Salvete! Hello everybody, welcome to another video. This is Latin with Stephen. I hope you're all doing well. In this video I just want to practice some of what we've covered so far in this unit 2 and introduce a few new words, a few new items of vocabulary at the same time. Let's go straight away then to our verbs. Second conjugation. These are verbs that end in a long ere. So it's a long E-R-E, ere. The first one we had was habere, to have, habere. Can you remember the others? What have we also covered? What about to see? It's very important. Videre, videre. To advise or to warn. Begins with M, M-O, monere, monere. And then we also had manere, which is to stay or to remain. Manere. Let's have a look at it. I've put it on here for you. Obviously the endings apply to all ere verbs, so we'll just practice this one together. Let's go. Maneo, I remain. Maneo, manes, you, singular. Manet, he, she. Manemos, we. Manetis, you, plural. Manent, they. Maneo, manes, manet. Manemos, manetis, manent. Again, maneo, manes, manet. Manemos, manetis, manent. Let's just apply that to videre, to see. Take off the ere, stem is vid. Video, vides, videt. Videmos, videtis, vident. We had sitting, to sit is, what was that one? Begins with S. Sedere, well done if you remembered. Sedere. Take off the ere, we get the stem sed. Apply the endings, guys. I sit, you sit, etc. Sedeo, sedes, sedet. Sedemos, sedetis, sedent. Excellent. It's easy, isn't it, once you get into the swing of it? I've got two more for you today. Here we have the verb to teach is docere. Docere. Take off the ere, we get the stem doc. I teach, therefore, doceo. Doceo. You teach, singular. Doces, when you're talking to one person. He, she, or it. Docet, we. Docemos, docetis, docent. So, doceo, doces, docet. Docemos, docetis, docent. For instance, I teach my son. Son is filius, accusative. Filium, doceo. Filium, doceo. Remember, doceo could mean I teach or I am teaching in the present continuous, because there's not a separate verb form in Latin for that, at least in the present tense. So, doceo, I teach, I am teaching. One more time, please. Doceo, doces, docet. Docemos, docetis, docent. Second verb of the day is tenere. Tenere. We had habere. Habeo, habes, habet, to have. Habere. Tenere is to hold. Bit like the word tenacious. If you're tenacious, you hold on to something, you keep at it. So take off the ere, stem is ten. Teneo, tenes, tenet. Tenemos, tenetis, tenent. Again, teneo, tenes, tenet. Tenemos, tenetis, tenent. Remember the word for spear. Hasta. I hold the spear. Accusative, hastam. Hastam teneo. Hastam teneo. So we'll come back and make a few more sentences in a moment. Let's now go back to our second declension nouns, these us words that are masculine that we've started learning and practicing. So we've got all the cases here, and I've just indicated the plural ending in red so I could make it a little bit larger. So let's do singular, guys, then we'll do plural. Dominus, domine, dominum. Domini, domino, domino. Let's just remember what these mean. Accusative, right? I see the master, I know the master. Domini means of the master, the house of the master, the money of the master, which is equivalent to the master apostrophe s, the master's money, the master's house. So genitive is belonging. Domino, to or for, I give to the master, I prepare for the master. Domino, ablative also, by, from or with, after certain prepositions. Notice they're identical. Dominus, domine, dominum. Domini, domino, domino. Again, please with me. Dominus, domine, dominum. domini, domino, domino. Same cases, this time we pluralize it, so it's going to become nominative plural. If you're just saying the masters are, or the masters are doing something, they're doing the action, the subject, it's going to become domini. So dominus, domini. Master is dominus est. The masters are domini sunt. I gave that away. Dominus est, domini sunt. Vocative stays the same. Accusative, dominos. Of the masters, if there's more than one, dominorum. Remember that? Orum. And dative and ablative we said are just the same. Long is, dominis, dominis. To the masters, dominis. With the masters, cum dominis. By the masters, dominis. All right. So, domini, domini, dominos, dominorum, dominis, dominis. One more time, singular, followed by the plural. Say it with me, guys. Dominus, domine, dominum, domini, domino, domino, domini, domini, dominos, dominorum, dominis, dominis. So if we get a second declension us word, it's going to behave like this. So what else did we learn? I just mentioned Philios before, the son. We had the word for slave, which is servus. Yeah. We had garden, didn't we? Hortus, hortus. We had horse. Think equestrian. Equus, equus. What about a sword? Gladius, gladius. And a few more as well. Today then, I've got another 4 to add. These behave exactly like dominus. They're masculine, second declension. The word for a friend. You may recognize this one if you've done some French or maybe some Spanish. Amigos. This is a male friend. A female one would be amica, which would have first declension endings like puella. But male friend is amigos. The word for field is campus. Campus. A couch or a bed is lectus. Lectus. And wheelicus, notice the long E there, wheelicus, is the noun for, it's like the farm manager, the supervisor who would watch over the slaves. He would probably be a slave himself, maybe a freedman, so he was overseeing the other workers on the estate, presuming we've got a family here of some wealth. So wheelicus, funny word that, isn't it? Wheelicus, we're going to call him, for now I'm just going to say manager. We're thinking the farm manager, the overseer, supervisor, something like that. Amicus, campus, lectus, wheelicus. We could think there, what do you do in the field? You can camp in a field, can't you? We're going camping in the field, so campus is the field. Right, let's make some sentences then, guys. Let's practice this. So we've got a few things to bear in mind here. We've got a declension endings and a verb conjugations. So what about where is? Where is the friend? Maybe my friend. Where is the friend? Ubi est. Ubi est amicus. Ubi est amicus. The friend is in the field. The friend is in the field. Amicus is est. Est. Now, in is followed by what case? If somebody's located in a place. Ablative. Well done if you remembered that. Let's just go to our table in case we've forgotten. Ablative is O. So campus is going to be in campo. In campo, in the field. Amicus est in campo. Or amicus in campo est. Let's do another one. What about the friend is holding the couch. He's holding the couch. Amicus, what's it going to be? Accusative. Lectum tenet. Amicus lectum tenet. What about the master? Let's go back to Dominus. The master teaches his son, or the son. We don't need the little word, we just put son. So the master teaches son. Dominus, because he's doing the action, nominative case. Dominus. The verb is docere. What's the he form? It's that one, isn't it? Dominus docet. Accusative filium. Dominus filium docet. This time he's got more than one son. The master is teaching the sons, or his sons. Dominus filios docet. Dominus filios docet. Let's change the actors. Question, where is the farm manager? Where is the farm manager? The overseer. Ubi est vilicus. Remember, V's a W and it's a long E. Ubi est vilicus. Well, the overseer, the manager, is in the field. Vilicus est in campo. With the slaves. What's with? Cum. What case follows? Ablative plural. Well, ablative, but we're talking slaves, plural. This one. Cum servis. So servus becomes cum servis. The overseer, the manager, is in the field with the slaves. Servus est in campo. Cum servis. The farm manager is teaching the slaves in the field. The farm manager is teaching the slaves in the field. Vilicus. The slaves, the object, accusative. Servos. In campo docet. Vilicus. Servos. In campo docet. What about remember the verb to work, to labour, laborare. It's the first conjugation, so there's going to be an A in there, isn't there? Laborare. What about the slaves of the master are working in the field? The slaves of the master. Right, so let's break this down. Who's working? The slaves. They're doing the action, therefore nominative and plural. Servi. Servi. What's the verb going to be? From laborare, plural, laborant. Always nt for they. Servi laborant. In the field? In campo. Servi. In campo laborant. How are we going to do the of the master bit? The slaves of the master. Well, we know master is dominus. Of there is genitive. There's just one. So it goes down to this one. Servi. Domini laborant in campo. Servi domini. Or you could even say domini servi. Alright? If there were more than one master, the slaves belonging to the masters are working, then we're going to have servi dominorum. Or dominorum servi in campo laborant. With the farm manager. Servi dominorum in campo cum vilico, ablative, cum vilico laborant. Servi dominorum of the masters in campo cum vilico laborant. Today, hodie. All right. Okay, what else can we do? Let's go back to the master and the son. Where is the master? Ubi est dominus. The master is in the house, on the couch, and they would actually use the word in, believe it or not, for on the couch. I think we met this with on the table in mensa, didn't we? So, Dominus est in villa, in lecto. In lecto. The master is sitting on the couch. Verb is sedere. Dominus sedet in lecto. Dominus in lecto sedet. Dominus in lecto sedet. The master is waiting for, expecting his son. The master is waiting or expecting his son. Dominus, filium, accusative, expectat. Do you remember that one? Expectare, expecto, expectas, expectat. Dominus expectat. Dominus filium expectat. Dominus in villa, in the house, filium expectat. Can you remember how to say who? The master who. I gave you two words. One was for masculine, one was for feminine. Begins with a qu. Masculine is qui, Q-U-I, qui. Feminine is quai, qui. Dominus qui, the master who. Puella quai, the girl who. Dominus qui, puella quai. Let's go back to our scenario. The master who's sitting on the couch. Dominus qui, in lecto sedet, is expecting his son. Filium expectat. Dominus qui, in lecto sedet, filium expectat. Dominus qui, in lecto sedet, filium expectat. But the son is not in the house. But the son, sed filius, non est in villa non est. Because the son remains in the field. Because, quod, the son, filius, what's to stay or remain? Manere, he manet, in campo. Sed filius non est in villa. Quod, because filius in campo manet. The son sees his friend in the field. The son sees his friend in the field. The verb is videre. Video, vides, videt. Video, vides, videt. Filius. Amicum. Accusative if there's one of them. Amicum in campo videt. Maybe he sees more than one friend. He sees his friends. Filius amicos in campo videt. And the son walks, ambles. Remember that one? Ambulare, walks with his friends in the field. And the son, et filius, walks with his friends in the field. Et filius, cum amicis, ablative plural after cum, amicis, in campo ambulat. Filius ambulat, he walks in campo. Filius cum amicis ambulat. Filius ambulat cum amicis in campo. Don't worry about the word order. I'm not concerned about that. Just the endings. All right. Let's maybe do one more. Who could we have? Let's go back to a feminine noun. See if you can remember those. So, what about the matron? The matron. Where is the matron? Where is the matron? Ubi est matrona? Ubi est matrona? The matron is sitting on the couch. The matron is sitting on the couch. Matrona. In lecto. In plus ablative because she's located, stationed there. In lecto. Sedet. Sedet. With the master. Cum ablative. Cum domino. Matrona. Cum domino. In lecto. Sedet. and the matron sees the slave girls. Matrona ankylas videt, and she praises the slave girls. Et matrona ankylas, accusative, laudable, loud, laudat, because the slave girls are working in the kitchen. Quod ankylai, this time they're doing the action, that's nominative plural. Quod ankylai in culina laborant. What about the slave girls? They see the slaves, the male slaves, using servus in the street. The slave girls, ankylai, nominative plural. They see with ent for they, vident. Ankylai servos vident. Ankylai servos in we are, in the street, in we are vident. Ankylai servos, accusative, in we are vident. They chastise, the slave girls chastise the slaves, castigare, because the slaves are not working. The male slaves are not working. The slave girls chastise the slaves. Ankylai servos castigant. Remember, castigare, castigant, nt, it's plural. Quod servi non laborant. Notice we went from servos to servi, because when the slaves are being chastised, they're the object, and the next part of the sentence, when they're working or not working, they're doing. So they're in charge of the verb, which makes them nominative again. Let's just repeat that sentence. Ankylai servos in we are vident. They see the slaves in the street. Ankylai servos castigant. They chastise them. Quod servi, nominative, non laborant. Quod servi non laborant. If you're getting these, guys, well done. Even if you have to pause, go back, try it 2 or 3 times, that's fine. The main thing is you arrive at the correct endings for both your verbs and your nouns. And we're trying to mix up as well. We're not forgetting our RA verbs and our first declensions, because we have to keep them as well as bearing this in mind. So it's worth just going slowly and keep practicing. We won't introduce too much that is new at once. So let's just quickly revise this, revise our area verbs, and then we'll finish this video. So, dominus, domine, dominum, domini, domino, domino. Dominus, domine, dominum, domini, domino, domino. Plural. Domini, domini, dominos, dominorum, dominis, dominis. Domini, domini, dominos, dominorum, dominis, dominis. And we had docere, to teach. Doceo, doces, docet. Docemus, docetis, docent. Tenere, to hold, to be tenacious, to keep hold of something. Teneo, tenes, tenet. Tenemus, tenetis, tenent. We could make some more examples with that one. That's been underused a bit today. What's the sword? Gladius. What about the master holds the sword? Gladius, Dominus, gladium, accusative, tenet. Dominus, gladium, tenet. The masters hold the swords. Domini, gladios, tenent, with an N on, NT on, because it's plural. Domini, gladios, tenent. What was the word for money? Do you remember? Pecunia. What about the farm manager? Holds the money. The farm manager holds the money. Vilicus, pecuniam, accusative, tenet. Vilicus, pecuniam, tenet. But the slave does not hold the money. But the slave does not hold the money. Sed servus, pecuniam, accusative, non tenet. Vilicus, pecuniam, tenet. Sed servus, pecuniam, non tenet. So we have amicus, friend, amicus, campus, field, campus, in campo, ablative, lectus, couch or bed, vilicus, amicus, campus, lectus, and vilicus. Right, guys, very well done. I hope it's all making sense, and I hope it's all going in there. You may need to do these videos a couple of times and just practice a bit before you move on, but I hope this is helping you. So in the next video, we're going to come back to these second declension nouns, but we're going to look at the ones that end in ER. It is the same declension, they just start off a little bit differently, so we'll look at those as well. Thanks for tuning in for this. Give us a like if this has been useful. Feel free to drop a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video very soon. Salvete!